Hi everybody. Sometimes it's easier just to put your makeup on through your selfie video camera on your iPhone or iPad. So some of you probably already know this, but anyway, well maybe it is. I need a new light in my bathroom, or lights. I don't put on makeup much less eyeliner, because I might just wait on that. But yeah, I need a eyebrow pencil and some other things. So anyway, but sometimes you can just use mascara just in a pinch on your eyebrows. Years ago, I used to have a nervous habit when I'm under stress of pulling my eyebrows out myself, you know, a little bit. I mean, I used to, like, with tweezers. In fact, I don't even know where my tweezers are right now, or some clippers and different things. You know, when you have cats, they get up and knock stuff off. Occasionally my dog does that too, because he's a jumper. He's a mix between Chihuahua, but he's also got long legs. He's like a miniature Italian Greyhound. So he's older now, though, so he doesn't do that as much. But let's see. Maybe I'll try the eyebrow. Okay, so I blocked all the pits, finally. And one of my friends did that, and she's getting a lot more work done now. So it's just like a fantasy of like meeting someone who's successful and you know, powerful, I guess. I don't know, or the money. I mean, a lot of us are just like, you know, and it's a distraction from our problems. Like, I need to make money. I've had more imposters message me, oh, come meet me here, come meet me there. Well, if you can't afford the plane ticket or whatever, or I mean, I've never given any of them anything because I've never had anything for them. Plus, I always knew that it was never them anyway. But it was just the idea of something. But I believe I've blocked and reported all of them now. So, and as I said yesterday, if I've ever blocked one of the real celebrity imposters, like the pit ones, I apologize, but you know, I have talent agents. I have 3 different agents. I have well, 2 out in LA, and 1 in LA sometimes works in New York. I rarely talk to them. In fact, I need to call them again. And then I have 1 in Texas. So, but yeah, it could be a big distraction. And like I said, that day when I was at that art light, there were all these women just going fanatic, and I'm kind of too old to be like a groupie person, you know. And then, but I think just as many women were going crazy over Leonardo DiCaprio as they were with Brad Pitt. In fact, I think they're both very cute and everything. And Tarantino's very interesting looking too. But I think they all date younger, much younger women, which I understand. If they have that much money and power and fame and fortune, you know that they can date whoever they want to. But every day you see these women that just believe these imposters. Now, I'm wondering where these Nigerian romance scammers actually work out of. Is it in Nigeria? And Nigeria is becoming kind of a wealthy country now in certain areas. If you look at a lot of the pictures now online, it's not like a bunch of guys like trying to scam people from some little coffee shop or some little jungle hut or something, you know. There's some beautiful buildings there. They've got beautiful cities. I mean, if you just Google it, I've never traveled a lot actually, but maybe, you know, maybe if I spend my time more wisely, which I have. I've had jobs where you literally work from early in the morning till late at night. So you didn't really have time to do all this kind of stuff. And like I mentioned before, a lot of my friends are, retired and have grandkids. And they work, they didn't work in different jobs. Like I said, I've always had kind of interesting jobs, but never made a lot of money. See? And that makes a big difference too. When you don't make a lot of money. I mean, when you work a lot, and competitive industries too, like the media, like when I was a reporter at different places, or even out trying to peddle insurance is tough, or working in different offices. Everything is getting kind of competitive. But even when I had that little job, or a couple of little cashiering jobs and call center jobs, those were really challenging. So, but yeah, it can be very, very crazy. But these imposters are a whole nother level. And like I said, they can take you if you're attracted, like you're just attracted to a man that's cute or good looking. That's just a normal thing. And I felt that way, and I made the mistake, like I said, a few years back, of saying, oh, I was so excited. I felt butterflies when I saw them speak at the premiere in Hollywood of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood movie, whatever. And the next thing you know, I had literally imposters out of the woodworks. And that was right, I guess before or during the pandemic, right before the pandemic. And then the pandemic hit right after that. And it was just, normally I would have been very, very busy out in Hollywood working, not necessarily on a film set, but substitute teaching or doing a variety of things. But unfortunately, or auditions at least, which I had a few out there. But then most of our auditions now are actually, they're actually, taped and online too. But no, I believe I blocked and reported all of them now. Now I still occasionally follow some of them on social media, just in general. But whenever they've asked me to go like to these apps, like the WhatsApp or the Telegram, Hangouts used to be, or then more recently Google Chat, I just finally blocked and reported all of them. I think I've got all of them. I have to go back and check. But I think what they do too is they reinvent themselves on these sites. They'll even come back as a different celebrity, or something. So, but it's kind of weird. Maybe they run voodoo spells on us or something. So, anyway, they could. I mean, I don't know. I'm a Catholic. I'm not supposed to believe in all that stuff. I guess, well, there are evil spirits, though. And so, anyway, that's all. And I wonder, since I'm an older single divorced lady, I don't like telling people, and also being in acting, and I sometimes get to do roles that are much younger, occasionally, or audition for them. I just don't like telling people how old I am, because I'm kind of old now. But then a lot of people live several years, decades, even way past what my age is now. I mean, people are living older now, much older. And I do believe in heaven and all that stuff. I mean, but I still would like to do some things here. I still have a lot of goals in life here on Earth, see? And so anyway, it's just a big distraction, because maybe it does distract you following some of these celebrities, because as a single woman, it makes me be more particular, as to who I would go out with. I mean, Ideally, I would love to go out with maybe a veterinarian or a dentist, which I need dental work, but that would be kind of scary. But he'd be probably always trying to see something, or possibly a chiropractor, but I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that too. But I have oftentimes thought it would be great to be married to someone in the film business who was also like an actor, writer, director, somebody to put projects together with, and they wouldn't have to be like a high level, like a celebrity level, like Pitt or Depp or anybody like that. They could just be like an independent filmmaker, and there are actually a lot of independent filmmakers of all ages, from like 20s all the way up to 80, 90, 100, whatever. I mean, I don't know about 100, but yeah, I guess so, or some that are pushing that direction, or that know someone that is in that, you know. But anyway, this can be a big distraction, and it can be a time waster, and it can cost you money, because time is money, right? And especially if you're in sales, or you're looking for a new job, or you're trying to declutter. Like I said, I still could sell some books and clothes for money, you know, and declutter and get my place down, you know. I've worked on it quite a bit actually, but I could still do a lot more. And that frees you up too in your mind. It makes you more successful when you're tackling clutter and getting organized. But no, I've had many jobs in life where I had to be like a workaholic. So then when I went more independent, which I've done independent work on and off in between those intense jobs, it's hard to really discipline yourself and focus. And so anyway, that's all. I just wanted to share that with you. And I think I'll be back shortly with a much shorter video. Okay, you have a good day. And I didn't put makeup on my face or anything. I mean, but it was amazing how when I played someone a lot, like decades younger than me, in the last film that actually had a speaking role in, Bob Zula, they were able to use all that airbrush stuff, and that does kind of really touch you up more. And I need to put more cream on my face and lose weight. I mean, Hollywood makes you feel like you're not worthy, you know, if your looks are not right or something. And then it's like they do tend to put people in boxes. Like I'm more like the every woman type role. See, every woman role. And they often try to, either you're young and glamorous and gorgeous, or you're some old, you know, ugly person. Although I noticed some of the stars, at least, they are trying to change that, or make older women appear sexy still. But you know, it doesn't matter to me what kind of role it is. I want something that I can hopefully get into, and that hopefully it's a good script and a life-changing role for other people. Not just for me, so that I can make my bills, or, you know, maybe I can get Visa and MasterCard behind me or something, you know, because I've offered to work for them too, but I haven't heard back. I've been working on that, and among several other jobs, and I have to make a decision. I guess I'll need to renew my insurance licenses, because I might be able to get some work in someone else's office, but starting over on all that yet again on a commission is not easy. I mean, like I said before, that's very similar to being an actor, because you only get paid if you actually book something, book a role, or sell something, close the deal. But a lot of people are getting fired at their jobs now too. So, you know, we have to think of different avenues of income, different streams of income. And as far as creative work goes, more and more people are creating their own projects. So, okay, well, I will be back shortly. Thank you.